Hello everybody, and welcome back to Exploring Black Desert Online. Last episode we learned the basics of movement and picking up quests and that sort of thing. Today's episode we're going to start with a couple of items that need to be mentioned before we move on. Now, last episode when we were killing the gray foxes, I was getting levels, and it hasn't actually given me any skill points yet. Now, on your UI up here at the top, you see this cross here. You've got a hammer and you've got a sword. This right here are your skill points, and I guess we're 46% into gaining one. Each time you kill a mob and complete certain objectives, you will gain skill points. And it's with these skill points that you purchased the skill that you want to learn. So we're going to open up our skill window and just take a brief look at it. And we're going to look also at our hotbar. If you press the K key, you will bring up the skill window. On the left-hand side, you'll see this huge screen, takes up half your monitor, and what this is, it will show you what each of your skills will do. So if you just click on, say, Dark Split, if I click on that just once, anywhere in the box, it's going to show me what that skill will do. We can do Sinister Energy, and we have Darkness. The skills that are here, if they're grayed out, you don't have access to them as of yet. If they're highlighted, you can see that there's this little dot. Each dot is the level of the skill. First off, in the box you'll see the icon of the skill, and you can hover over it and it'll give you information about it. Now it's also going to tell you if you can put it on your hotbar. Now this one cannot go on the hotbar. So to use this skill, we are going to have to hit our left mouse button. And that is not hard to remember. Sinister Energy, this one also cannot go on the hotbar. It doesn't say that anywhere on the information sheet. But to work on this one, you just hit the right mouse button. Down here at the bottom is the quick slot settings. I'm going to open that because these were not actually set up properly for me, considering this one I had to be 5 or higher to use. Midnight Stinger I can use. Rushing Crow is 8 or higher, so I'm just going to move that one off there. I don't need that one. This one, Claws of Darkness, I can use that. And this one has level 50 or higher. So we don't want to have that on our bar either. And anything that we could not use before, I'm taking off of the hotbar. And then you have this. It's an emergency escape. If you just hit your V key at any time, you will escape. And I don't know if that can, nope, that can't be put on the hotbar. So those are her main for a sorceress. That's what she has to work with. But you've also got your secondary skills, and then you've got your passive skills. And you can close all of these so you're not bothered by them at any time. Now, a couple other things on the window I just want to go over real quick. This over here will allow you to set up different types of skill trees. Maybe you have one for PvP. Maybe you have one for when you're doing your life skills and such as that. So you have to unlock them though. Now you cannot unlock them until you have done your Awakening quest at 56. So, and your Succession quest. Each quest, when you complete these, will give you a coupon so that you can set your skill sets, presets up, so that you'll be able to just switch between the two. Now you can also buy the coupons on the store, which, you know, is an option. But 2 of these will unlock when you get to 56 and complete those quests. I'm not going to go into Awakening in succession as of now. That's just too much information at once. Now, on your screen here, we're going to return and get rid of that quick slot. So you can click this to get it back if you want to change it. Return does that. Now this skill cooldown slot, if you bring this up, you will get the option to put basic spells that have cooldowns on your screen. If you are a character that uses a lot of cooldowns and you want to know if they're available or not, and maybe you don't have your quick slot bar filled, then that would become handy because it'll show up like right about here. The Black Spirit Rage does not come into play until you reach level 35, so we're not going to go over that at this point. So you just hit K to exit that window. So let's go ahead and get our creatures that we need to kill. So we need to defeat these tree spirits and the pack of gray wolves. And I can see the area we need to go to right over there, so we're just going to head that way. Now, we need the small tree ones. And you will see my new, my hotbar has my new abilities on it. And I still have a couple that I can use. Left mouse button. If you hit this, I didn't mention this last time. If you hit your tab key, that puts you in combat mode, and hit it again, it takes you out of combat mode. So I want to get in combat mode. And I'm just going to hit him with that. Hit my S and left mouse button. And then I'm going to hit my 4. Try and knock this guy out. There we go. And same thing here. We're going to try a low kick and a high kick. Liking that. Okay, now I've learned a new skill, the Signs of Agony. So you'll see now on my window that popped up that gives me my leveling up information. It also tells me that I have my new skill now. So I'm going to add it to my quick slot. And this one does not cost any skill points because it's just a beginner. So it placed it right there. So now it says I can mark the enemies with the Signs of Agony to inflict them with pain, and it stuns them. So we're going to try that. We are good to go. It also placed it, if you'll notice here, it placed it here. So I can hit my S and my E key to also do that. So I don't know how far away this works. So I'm just going to hit. Okay. It stuns them in an area. I need to make sure I'm careful with that. I pissed off that dude. Okay. And there's another wolf. So I'm going to hit my 2 key again. Now that picked up 3 of them. So there, 4 of them. Okay. We're just going to hit our buttons. Combat skills obtained. Fantastic. And I have something to loot. Now I have 3 skill points. So as you fight, you will gain skill points. So there isn't anything that can be learned. It will show you here. And I'm level 6. So let's go ahead and just get this stuff done. Let's see, we need a few more of these. We're gonna stun them. Fantastic. Do it again. Oh, he's hit me. Oh, he died. He hit me and then he died. Not sure what happened there, but I'm okay with that. I need one more tree spirit. Okay, and now we need to get 5 more wolves. Let's see if we can get more than one group here. That was fun doing that. Okay, I got a couple of them. Okay, 8 of 10. Oh. Okay, we need one more. You're kind of by yourself over here. I think we'll try you. Nice. So we're done. I wonder why they had such a hard time dealing with them. They're so easy to defeat. Who does Eden think we are? Anyway, don't mind what he says. You just need to continue following me, okay? Okay. By the way, don't you think Red Nose is a cute name? I want to meet him. So now we have another quest. There's 2 quests that he's giving us. Black Spirit's Gift. So, how do you find my companionship? Always full of excitement, right? This is just the beginning. You can't even imagine what's ahead of you. Till then, I've got your back, and you've got mine. Here, I prepared a little something for you. Awesome! Now, when he presents us with this quest, it is going to give us 2 inventory slots. And you will find as you go along in the story quest and doing other quests and objectives that you will receive also additional inventory slots as well. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. Okay, and when you call the Black Spirit back again, you just confirm, and we now have completed that quest and received 2 slots. So now we're going to go back in and pick up the other quest that he had for us. Hey, I have a great idea. Do you think it's enough to win the trust of Captain Cliff? Don't you want to meet Red Nose? Why don't you get knowledge on all of the tree spirits and let him know more about them? Now, when the Black Spirit speaks about getting knowledge, what he means is, if you're new to the game, you have absolutely no knowledge. And you get knowledge from monsters and creatures by killing them. And if you kill enough of them, you will receive a notice that says you've gained knowledge of that animal or monster. And it will give you a grade, you know, A, B, C. S is the highest level of knowledge and creature that you can get. And it's all random. And if you keep getting a lot of C's, you know, monsters and creatures that are just grade C, and you want to get grade A or grade S, down the road you'll have the option to reset all of that. And we'll go into that later. It's not important right now. So If you don't have any knowledge on the tree spirits, you will have to go out and kill them until you get the knowledge. Now, this is a good time to go over knowledge before we go any further. Let me go ahead and accept this quest. And now mine says quest objective accomplished, and that is because, let me get out of combat stance. This is the other system I wanted to briefly go over today. Now, knowledge is important in this game because knowledge will give you energy. And energy, if you notice up here, this 63 of 63, this is my energy. Now, this is all family energy. Every character you create will share the energy points. So you might have a character that has a lot of knowledge, and this character would benefit from that because it's pooled. Your energy will come back over time. So it tells you here also energy points are consumed doing various interactions, such as gathering, anything that has to do with workers and nodes, and such as that. It will all take your energy. And once your energy is depleted, you will not be able to do anything else at that time until it comes back. But like I say, this is a family pooled item. If you hit your H key, it's going to bring up your knowledge window. And this is really, really important. I can't stress enough how much you want to get as much knowledge as you can, because you will get energy, you will get buffs, you will get quests, you will get access to items through shops that you won't have access to if you don't have knowledge. So you want to do the knowledge. Now, the knowledge, most of it is family based. So I have a level 30 character, and Britlin has done a lot of knowledge. So what you're looking at are these rings, and each ring is showing you how much of that particular area of knowledge that you have obtained. Now, as a new player to the game that has never done any knowledge-based things, none of this is going to be filled out. Adventure Journal. If I click that, you get 3 rings. We've got Eastern Balanos, Serendia, and Hidden. So Eastern Balanos has the most for me as a family. So I'm going to click on this plus sign right here to take a look and see what that is. And you will see that Ancient Stone Chamber Adventure Journal. I have fulfilled, remember when we went into the Stone Chamber? If I click on the Stone Chamber ring, it shows this. So my family, my character has learned all of these items. And you can get this too on your very first character by going in and using the chat function on all of these prophecy plaques that I mentioned, on the stone people, the defense weapons that are inside there. You'll know that you can obtain knowledge if you get the chat option when you interact with the item. If it just says exit, most likely you're not going to get knowledge. But if there is a chat option, click on that, and you'll notice at the top you'll get a notice that will say your knowledge has increased. And that means that you have fulfilled this particular area. So you want to make sure that you get all of those. And while you're in the stone chamber, you can pull this up and you can look and see what you're missing so you can fill it up before you leave there. And this is just one example of why you want to do this. Because I have completed this knowledge, I have obtained an increase in energy by 4. So very, very important to do this. Each thing that you complete will tell you, like this one. In Velia, it says increases energy by 4 when you complete that. This one will give you 3, so on and so forth. Now, to go back to the beginning, I want to go all the way back. And we are in Eastern Belanos. So we want to look at the ecology tabs really quick because we have to do these creatures, the ecology of Eastern Belanos. And there's imps, beasts, and goblins. All three of these you can gain knowledge on, and you can see that my family knowledge in these three areas is quite full. If I go to beasts, it'll bring up all of these, and I already have the knowledge for the small tree spirit, the immature one, and the mature one. So the quest that I just picked up is going to complete for me right now. I don't have to go out and kill any of these because I already have the knowledge. Now this one, the small tree spirit, is an S grade, which is the best you can get. And S grade beasts have the chance to drop rare items. So you do want to get as many S's as you can. But once you get them, this is the grade you got until you can change them out later. So we'll go into that down the road. Don't worry about it now. As of right now, the grade doesn't matter. It's not as important. Some of these are A's, B's, and so on. Now, if you can also look over here if you don't like looking at this wheel. And you will see down here there's some that are question marks. Same here. That means I'm still looking for only one creature on this wheel. And if I hover over that question mark, it's going to give me what it is. The plain stoneback crab. Now, it doesn't tell me where to find this creature, but it just tells me what I'm missing. And I can do my own research to maybe try to find the location of that. Now, certain other items will give you more information on where to find them. So that is about all we're going to go into the knowledge at this point. Feel free to go through this. There's lots of different sections. You can get knowledge from people, from things, from areas, just all kinds of things you get knowledge from. So when you're done with that, you can hit your H key to exit out. So we're going to just call up the Black Spirit again. And go to main quest. Now, he's going to show me, see, you don't have to do this because you're going to have to go to the location of the tree spirits. But because I've already got the information, I can directly turn it in. Now, it still says that it is in progress for me. So I'm going to click on it. I've got my location where to go to turn it in. And now I'm going to hit my T key, and she is going to head in the direction to turn the quest in. So once you get your grades, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to talk to the spirit and, see if there's anything else he wants to give you. But then you want to go ahead and set your sights on where to turn it in. And that way we can complete that quest. So we're just going to head on over there. Okay, now it brought us here. Now there's an NPC here that we need to talk to, the Western Guard Camp Officer. So she is right behind me here. Did you really take care of the tree spirits? I wanted to meet you in person, but not in a situation like this. And she is going to give us some XP and some more potions. I didn't think we'd be trapped like this. The tree spirit's behind us and the imps are in the front of us. Ooh, that does sound like a predicament. We're surrounded by imps and tree spirits. I tried to hurry, but it seems we're too late. The wagon is completely broken, and I'm totally stranded. My name is Phinia of the Western Guard Camp. Well, hello, Phinia. It's so nice to meet you. My name's Alishera. So we're going to continue with that. Can you please help me? Please find the wagon driver's silver and the belongings from the imps. Okay, so we need to attack the imps and find the silver. we're going to accept that, and we're going to leave. Now, there's nothing else that we can interact with Phinia on at the moment. So we are going to do what she wants us to do. And she's already got this little, see this line here. We're just going to go, and this is where we need to start. So we're going to work on killing all of these imps around here. So we're going to go into our combat stance. And I'm going to throw out my confusion. And then I'm going to start attacking. I learned a new skill. Get rid of this guy. He's stubborn. He doesn't want to go down. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to get out of this area here and go back to Phinia. Thanks so much. I think this is everything. The wagon is broken, but we were able to get everything back. So we're going to confirm. We were able to take a break thanks to you. Ah, so you want to speak to Captain Cliff, I hear. He is looking for skilled mercenaries. If you really want to work for him, why don't you help drive out the imps? And while you're taking care of the imps, I'll head to the Western Guard camp with the wagon driver and let Captain Cliff know. Okay. Alright, so we need to kill 10 more imps. But what we want to do is, what did I get? I got another talisman. Okay, so that automatically put my new talisman in, which gives me some more attack power. My attack power is up to 10, and my defense is only 3. That's okay. Now, this inventory expansion that we received, if you just right-click it, it will add the inventory to your character. Next episode, we will go ahead and get these imps and make our way to the Western Guard camp. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I hope you will join me next episode. Take care, all. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye now.